Please subscribe, drop a like and leave a comment because the YouTube algorithm is bullshit. Do you find it boring that in most leagues the same 1, 2 or 3 teams endlessly occupied the top spot in the league? Have you wondered what would happen if the likes of Juventus, Real Madrid, Bayern Munich or Red Star Belgrad were no longer in the picture? I know I did, so I created a database using the top 19 leagues in Europe according to the coefficient rating and cast down the top dominant teams to the third league and left 4 unchanged because I assumed that there is no dominance there, so we will see if Football Manager proves me wrong. Now we'll check if in 5 years some other teams establish themselves as the dominant force in those 15 leagues, or will the cast down teams come back in glory and reclaim the rightful spot on top. Come with me and we will see. So this is a list of the changes that I made. The 4 leagues that I did not change proved to be a mistake. The dominance was obvious from the beginning. Why I did not notice it is beyond me, but for the rest of the simulation I just threw those leagues out, so we are only dealing with 15 leagues now. So we are 1 year in the future and Liverpool have managed to win the title without the Manchesters in the league. See, Real Sociedad managed to win La Liga, jumping in front of Sevilla and Atletico Madrid. So Real Madrid managed to get promoted, but surprisingly Barcelona is left behind because they lost in the promotion playoffs to Albacete Balompié. Barcelona managed to go to defeat Cultural Leonesa only 1-0 and then got defeated 2-1. So the Serie A, Milan winning. In the Bundesliga, we have somebody else winning, of course, the league, and it's not Dortmund or even Leipzig. It's Bayer Leverkusen. Only 2 points over Dortmund, so good for them. So Robert Lewandowski went to Chelsea. How did it went for him? That's a new transfer. So he played 25 games in the third league, scored only 2 goals, got 4 assists and went to Chelsea. That's interesting. And the last of the big 5, who won? Lyon. Back after a long time, so maybe I set up Lyon for a spell of dominance, which was not the idea of this save. The Portuguese league, who won? Sporting, so I might have accidentally set up Sporting to be the dominant force now in Portugal. What's up with Porto? They are back to the second league. Wait, just give me a second where I sort this thing out. Benfica also managed to escape. Luckily, they were in the other league group, and they qualified for the Europa League. One thing that I did not anticipate in my attempt to allow other teams to establish themselves as dominant forces in the league is that the cast down teams might end up back in Europe via the Cup, although surprisingly not all of them managed that feat. So Eredivisie, who won? Feyenoord, so again I might have set up them for dominance. I'm not overly happy with that. Okay, Ajax went as champions up, and also PSV Eindhoven via the playoffs, dominating the league. AZ Alkmar only 79 points, also above the rest of the league, but not as much, so they might be staying here for longer than I thought. That will be interesting to see. Surprisingly, in Austria, Rheindorf Altach are the new reigning champions. Unsurprisingly, Aberdeen have won the Scottish Premiership during the absence of Celtic and Rangers. In Serbia, we have Čukarički Stankom, who won the league. In Turkey, Göztepe Spor Kulübü won. In Switzerland, we have Fußball Club Zürich, who may be coming back to dominance, so this is a pattern when I throw out the dominant clubs that somebody else is coming back. In Croatia, Hajduk Split winning the league after 16 years. The pattern continues that the teams that were once dominant are now resurfacing. PAOK winning in the Greece League. Sparta Prague coming back to glory in the Czech Republic. So that would be the first season, a little long introduction, I think, to the rest of the simulation, which will be just quite fast. So let's fast forward and see how it went. So we're 5 years in the future, and let's see how the situation in Europe looks like. So in the Premier League, Chelsea dominance happened, and Manchester United, they went straight back to the Premier League and then just won it. The Manchesters made a huge jump back to the league, but now they are more or less in some kind of a decline. La Liga, Valencia managed to squeeze in one championship, then Atletico also won, and Real Madrid coming back to reign supreme, I assume. When were they back? They were here, and Barcelona soon follow suit to establish themselves as a middle of the pack team. In Serie A, Milan is trying to be dominant, but also Juventus managed to grab a championship, and Roma, Inter is also somewhere there. Oh yeah, it was a very interesting run for the German Bundesliga. Dortmund managing to win one more before Bayern Munich came back and winning everything still. The same goes, I see, for Ligue 1. So Monaco managed to win before Paris Saint-Germain came back. Oh, in Portugal, Sporting managed to win both of the league titles that were available before Porto came back to start winning everything again. In Holland, PSV and Ajax dominating again. In Switzerland, that's interesting, Lucerne managing to grab one. Grasshopper Zurich, Young Boys, after a comeback they won, but Servette then winning a title. Did we manage to make the league more interesting? Maybe. What about Greece? Olympiacos came back, but they managed to get only one championship. In the meantime, AEK won, and PAOK is now dominating. In Turkey, Trabzonspor won. Then Fenerbahce came back and they won. Then Galatasaray came back because they were like one season up, one league level apart, and Fenerbahce won again. Did Besiktas manage to come back? Yeah, they are also back. What about Scotland? Hibernian winning the league before Rangers and Celtic came back, and now Rangers are winning everything again. In Croatia, Osijek winning one title, then Dinamo Zagreb coming back, winning two titles. Hajduk Split getting one back, but I think that the dominance will be again on the side of Dinamo Zagreb. In the Czech Republic, we have changed the dominance of Slavia Prague and Viktoria Plzen to just Prague dominance. Sparta winning two, then Slavia coming back, winning two, and Slavia Prague, oh my god. In Austria, Admira Wacker Mödling managed to win, and Lask surprisingly won, even though I think Red Bull Salzburg were already in the league. They must have been over just by 1 point. They managed to beat Red Bull by 1 point. In Serbia, Cukaricki managed to get another championship, and then Vojvodina got one, even though Partizan and Red Star should have been already back, but then Partizan just started winning. This is how this simulation panned out for now. I think I will simulate this for 5 years more to see if some of the teams that we have broken will come back. Like we've broken Barcelona, we've broken Red Star Belgrade, we've broken both the Manchester teams, so it will be interesting to see if they will be able to come back. In some leagues we even have some diversity, and it would be interesting to see if it stays that way. This episode has gotten very long. We will do another follow-up episode with 5 or 10 years later from this point to see if the trends that we've set in motion stick. Until the next episode. Bye!